It's a sad reality that most people don't know that they already have abs. And why most times it looks like they don't have abs is because they are always at a high body fat percentage. And most times you see people, some people are always like 20%, 30, 50, and that's crazy. So you can't see your abs if you have that amount of fat percentage. It will be very difficult. And it led me to a route where I had to spam a lot of abs workouts because I want to look aesthetic. I don't know, I think it's a primal thing. You see someone who is in shape and who has abs and is looking good, and in your head you are like, it's easy to get it, and you start working out, doing a lot of things, trying to see your abs. And along the line, you now realize that it's not as easy as you think, especially if you don't understand how the body works. Because once you are at a high body fat percentage, it means you can never see your abs unless you go below 15% body fat. Then there is a possibility you would always see your abs. And all these things still boils down to the fact that you have to have a proper meal plan. You have to know what how food works in your body and how they play different roles. Because once you don't understand the way food is and you don't understand that food is fuel, you would always abuse your any food, anything you put inside your mouth. You always abuse food. You always abuse food, and it's a crazy phenomenon because nobody would actually teach you most times, because it's when you stumble on a problem then you start looking for solutions to actually solve it. Because you now say, I want abs, then you start hunting and looking and doing research for how can I get my abs. And along the line you now realize it all boils down to your nutrition, to what you're eating. Because that belly fat is actually boils down to years of making poor meal choices. You've been making poor meal choices, eating the wrong things, eating a lot of junk, processed sugar, and all these things cumulatively for a long span of years result to your abs not showing, you having belly fat. And if I had understand properly what body fat percentage actually means, I would have worked strategically in making sure that I see my abs. And it's it's not actually rocket science once you understand what food is. Because I had to get involved in body games, and I started actually working out to understand what body fat percentage actually means. Because for while I was doing those spamming those abs workouts before I started body game, I never knew there was anything like body fat percentage. It wasn't anything to me, or nutrition at all. But when I got into body game, I realized nutrition is important. Your body fat percentage is also important as well. I started learning some terminologies when it comes to fitness, and that's how I knew that I have to take my nutrition very important. And it's crazy. It's actually crazy. I was watching a show and I saw a guy and a girl, the one having abs, and the one that struck me the most was the girl. When I saw the abs, I was like, wow. So across all board, across all genders, male and female, everybody has abs. Somehow here in Africa, in Nigeria, it's somehow you see a lot of girls with big belly fats, and you hardly see a girl that has abs, and you think it's a normal thing. And not realizing that everybody actually has abs, but it's just poor life choices when it comes to their meals, and poor lifestyle. And that's why they have belly fat. Everybody has belly fat. But right now, it's things, the internet, thank God for the internet, making knowledge like understanding that you have to have a proper meal plan, you have to work out, you have to do cardio, you have to do resistance training. with this knowledge, it's now easy for people to actually try as much as possible to work on their physique to get the best out of what they have. And it's crazy. Like right now, I think I'm almost close to 11% body fat or 10% body fat, because this dimple, or this, I don't, is it a, I've forgotten what it's called, but this, will I say, you can see that there is kind of like a suppression in my jawline. When I see it straight, it goes, because I don't usually see it. Once I see it, I know, oh, I'm getting close to 10% or 11% body fat. And then you now start seeing veins in your abs. It's another crazy thing. So most people don't know that they have abs. It's just that you are making wrong choices with your meals. You are eating the wrong things, and that's why your journey will be far. You are eating bread made in Nigeria that is sugar bombed. You are eating shawarma. So it's crazy. So everybody every single person has abs. You just have to make the right health choices if you want to see your abs. So try as much as possible to stay away from junk food, stay away from processed meals, anything processed. Run away from sodas, drink water if you are thirsty. If you do that, and make sure you walk at least 10k steps every day, just make sure you're active, lift weights, build muscle, and you will see your abs. It's that simple. Well, it's not that simple because you have to put in the work. So guys, I hope you guys get inspired, and thank you for your time as well. We'll see in the next video, and have a great day and stay blessed. Bye.